they have some internal polling that they think Biden has a better chance of beating Donald Trump.
It's not internal polling. Look, they don't have internal polling. They're all disinformation, misinformation.
Or is it
the only one they don't want to run against is Donald Trump. I beat Hillary Clinton.
Or are they? Do they not see that you're polling, and now you're polling above Biden? Yes. And is it maybe they just can't help themselves?
They take it and they go the opposite. They say the opposite. They don't want to run against me, so they say, we want to run against Trump. And then the stupid fake news, or not fake news, they get along with it. Oh, they really want to run against, they don't want to. If they wanted to run against me, they wouldn't have me being indicted every single day, every time my airplane flies over a blue state. They don't want to run against me. Remember a person named Hillary Clinton? They said the same thing. Oh, we most want to run against, you know, it's very interesting. They made that statement. Oh, we want to run against Donald Trump. And then Bill Clinton, who's a professional, he's a pro, like him or not, he said, the one you don't want to run against is Donald Trump. And he said it very loud and clear, and it turned out that he was right. He also said I was going to win Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. He predicted this before, and he told his wife, you're not doing the right thing. And just like they said that, they didn't believe it, but like they said that, now they say, oh, well, we want to really run against. DeSantis is a failed candidate. If I didn't endorse DeSantis, he wouldn't have ever won. He was he was out. Then I endorsed him, and he went up and he was able to win. He went up massively in one night after I endorsed him. But he was a failed candidate. And you know what? He's a failed candidate again. He's got no personality. He's got nothing going. And he's dropped like a rock. I don't even think he's going to be two number long. I mean, somebody's going to come along like maybe Tim Scott or somebody and probably take his place. And probably this stops him in 28. You know, he could have walked into 28, maybe. You still have to campaign. You don't walk into anything. This is a tough world in politics. This is a nasty, nasty world, as we found out. Probably it's never been nastier than it is right now because we have sick people. We have sick people in office. And again, they are a bigger problem than the outside world because the outside world you can, for the most part, you can cajole, reason with. They need things that we have. You can do things with them. But these people that we have, these radical fascists and Marxists that we have in our government, you can't talk to them. They're nuts. They're crazy.
President Obama visited Joe Biden a couple of weeks ago and said, be wary of Donald Trump. You guys are taking it too lightly, taking him too lightly. What are your thoughts on Obama?
Well, he's not taking it too lightly. He indicted me 3 or 4 times. I haven't checked. By the time I walk out, they'll probably indict me. Indicting, when I went to the great Wharton School of Finance, we didn't have a course on indictments and, you know, all of the things that go with the indictment stuff. No, he's not taking it not seriously. He's probably taking it more seriously than any candidate in history because he has the Justice Department that he said he was going to do. If you look back 2 years, he made a statement that we will stop Donald Trump. Then he goes, constitutionally. He doesn't even know what the Constitution is. The guy can't put together 2 sentences. He can't talk. Every time I watch him talk, it's almost like he's walking on eggs. You wonder, is he going to get through the sentence? We have a totally, grossly incompetent man who was incompetent 20 years ago, by the way. He was never the smartest. You know, Ted Kennedy, you heard the story. Ted Kennedy was a friend of mine because of Palm Beach. I did him a very big favor. And I said, who was the smartest senator? He told me. I won't tell you because I don't like the guy. But I said, who's the smartest senator? He gave me a name. He said, who's your dumbest senator? This is 25 years ago. Who's your dumbest? He says, probably Joe. I said, Joe who? Joe Biden. I mean, this was never a genius 25 years ago. But now he's grossly incompetent. And the sad part, and the dangerous part, is that we are on the cusp of possible World War III. And this will not be Army tanks shooting at each other. These are nuclear weapons, a level of weaponry that the world has never seen before. And we have a man that is incompetent. He has no idea. You take a look at what he's done. Take a look at the money standard. Take a look at all these countries that are going off the dollar. They're being forced off the dollar. I mean, Saudi Arabia is, he goes to Saudi Arabia and he gives the king, or the crown prince, who will be the king, but probably I heard gave the king also, a fist bump. What is a fist bump? A fist bump is don't shake my hand because your hands are dirty, I don't want to shake your hand. And they were very insulted by that. But Saudi Arabia now is very much in the arms of China. in many countries, but you look at what's happening in South America, and you look at what's happening in Cuba. So Cubans, I'm at 95% with Cuba. I don't know who the 5% are, but they want to go back and they want to see their country. They want to see their parents. They want to see their sisters and brothers. China is taking over Cuba, and nobody talks about it. The biggest shame of everything is that the fake news doesn't write about it. I don't see any stories about China building military installations in Cuba.
That's scary. Final question, Mr. President. Melania Trump, she was a huge part of your first, she was a great first lady.
Yeah,
Wonderful
she was
first lady.
very popular, too.
Is she up for it? Is she ready for another 4 years as first lady?
Well, she really is, and she, you know, it's very interesting. I was talking to her the other day, and she said, it's so sad what's happening to our country. She just said it just so poignantly, but really so, it was sad, and yet it expressed it. She said, it's so sad what's happening. She looks at the news and you see the border. Now, actually, for the most part, the news, you know, the fake news doesn't report it. You report it incredibly. For you, it's like one of your biggest subjects because our country is being poisoned by people that are coming in that shouldn't be here. But she looked at it, and it was that, it was interest rates, it was the housing market, it was so many different things, all. And she said, it's so sad what's happening to our country. Now she's 100%, and I think you've been seeing reports lately that she feels very strongly about it, not because she wants to do it. She had a very nice life before, I'll tell you. She thinks it's very important. She thinks our country is being destroyed.
Well, we thank you. The American people thank you. I thank you, Newsmax.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And great job, great success. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you,
very
Mr.
much.
President.